weekly reading. This is for the 11th to the 18th of March, and we're kind of in the second week of Mercury retrograde now, and it's going to be interesting to see how things are holding up. I hope you guys are holding up for it as well. I apologise, you may have noticed actually there's no altar cloth. The reason for that is a lesson to you all. Don't leave a candle unattended, because if you get called away, even for a second, which happened to me on the new moon, shortly after I did the weekly reading or the new moon reading, a banner that I had for chakras fell down onto one of the candles, and I smelt smoke and luckily came upstairs and found everything and was able to put out the fire. So that's why I don't have an altar cloth just yet. And probably you can see some smoky bits around here, but that's why I don't have my nice purple cloth, because it was literally melted underneath some candles. So that's why. And do take care if you do decide to leave your candles even for a minute. Just make sure that there's nothing that can fall on it, nothing that can turn it off, just to make you guys aware of that. So this is going to be the brief reading. This is going to be the weekly reading for everybody, and for Patreon, if you are a patron of mine, the reading for the week will be a little bit more extended with some tarot cards. But we're going to do oracle cards for this one, and we're going to use the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I'm just going to see what the angel message is, just to see what kind of information comes through. I do have a moon deck that's on its way, a moon oracle deck, and I'm so looking forward to that because I love the moon. I work with the moon an awful lot, as you may know. This one seems to come through, so I'm really looking forward to show you guys that particular one. Wow, okay, so we have chakra clearing. This is what we need to know for this week. So this says, call upon me, Angel Metatron, to clear and open your chakras using geometric shapes. Now, I'm the first to admit I don't know what a geometric shape is. I think it's just some sort of mathematical thing, but clearing your chakras is very important, especially during Mercury retrograde. It's definitely something that we need to nurture ourselves with and understand a little bit more. And sometimes I think it's very imperative for us to just tune in and see what our body's telling us at any given time. Now, over the weekend, I know a fair few people that were feeling under the weather, and it all seemed to happen in a huge clump of people who were stressed, they were emotional, they felt awful, they were struck down by illnesses. So I think this is very important for us to know when we're going over our limits, and when to check in with our bodies, when to check in and see exactly what's going on with us. So chakra clearing is just a kind of notice over the 7 points of your body where you may need to put more attention and where may need some kind of additional nurture, love, care, that feeling of intuition and the things that keep going for you that way. And then with this Whispering Woods here, I'm just going to see, this is a beautiful little deck. I think it's from an Australian publisher, and it was sent to me by a New Zealand friend of mine, and I really love these cards. They're very handy. All right, let's see what's coming through for us. And what is the one word answer that we need to know for the week ahead? All right, let's see. I want to kind of do this and pick one. Oh, you're drawing me more than anything else, so let's see what you are. Okay. Learn. Take a lesson from the owls, deeply observe the night, and you'll become a little wiser in the day. I think this is also making sense of your quiet time. You know, if you have a struggle getting off to sleep, if there's something that you are too busy to really focus on during the day, it happens. You know, life happens. It could be that you're wanting just to focus a little bit more on observing the things that are around you, observing the stresses that you may be absorbing from other people, let alone your day-to-day life. It could also be that there's something that you just need to get a grip with in your health. It could be something that you are, again, learning a little bit about you and where your limits are and where you're going. So maybe take time to meditate, 5-10 minutes a day. Just kind of wind down a little bit, and then I think your subconscious is going to be able to process a lot of the stuff that's coming through for you over the course of that kind of time. And the night time where you're going to process all that sort of psychic energy that comes into you and your downloads and, oh, I know what's going to happen, or keep a dream diary. Make sure that you tune into that this week, because I think that as soon as you are able to connect with that and go to your higher self and understand that a little bit, I think it's going to be enforceable for you during the day. So you can, use that intuition and use what you've learned over your meditation, the patience and the calmness through that. You can use that in your day-to-day life. But I will leave the weekly reading here. If you'd like to check out a longer reading for the week ahead, just head over to Patreon. From $1 you can see all the weekly readings up until now, and I'm going to start doing this probably more often for you guys. The mid-month reading for all signs should be done later on this week, so make sure that you tune in to that one. But in the meantime, I wish you all the very best for this week. Love you lots, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye bye.